Collective, welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. Let's go ahead. Let's get started with your read. I'm getting told tokens, so we're going to start your read with 3 of these tarot tokens. We got 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what comes forward here. So we had the Strength coin come forward, the High Priestess, ooh, Destiny, and the Unknowable. I hate that one because I'm nosy and I always like to know. I don't like being told you're never going to find out. That drives me bonkers. So let's grab some tarot cards and we'll see if we can shed some light on these tokens. We'll see what's going on here. Poised, never-ending story, loyal heart. Poised, ready for action, loyal heart. I'm going to grab a couple more before I get going here. Community. Fates. Round and round. Yeah, that's what I was feeling with never-ending story. Like a cycle. A lot of times, never-ending story to me is like our life are like really long stories. We're full of lots of chapters, right? So lots of endings, lots of beginnings. So it's like not dwelling on one particular ending because it's really just the beginning of a new chapter in life. But I kept feeling like this was something that keeps going and going and going kind of thing, where it's just like it won't end. A chapter won't come to an end. Yang is a call to take action. It can be a more masculine energy too, poised, because I feel like somebody's ready. Somebody's ready for action. I don't know if they're ready to step into something or step away from something. I do feel like we are going to be talking about a relationship, though, especially with community, with loyal heart here. This does involve another energy. Community and round and round. Round and round in circles. Round and round we go. Can you give me maybe 1 or 2 more here? There we go. Chop wood. And deep knowing. This chop wood card. This is like you've done everything that you could possibly do to get the outcome that you're looking for. Now there's other elements that are completely out of your control. They're out of your hands that have to come into play before this can become something that you want. So I don't know if like you've been putting in a lot of effort towards a relationship. And now it's like, okay, I've done everything I can do to make this work. Unless this person steps up and does their half, this is just never going to go anywhere. This is never going to become what I want it to become. I have this deep knowing here. So I'm telling you, we're going to go through the read here, but I have a feeling like whatever comes out in the read, somebody already knows. Somebody already knows the truth of it. I got pulled to this deck. This deck has got to come forward here. Like somebody already knows how this is going to go. Somebody already knows the answer to whatever this question is, this poise, this action that they're thinking about taking, whether it's walking towards something or away from something. Oh, and the cards are jumping around today. The 9 of Swords. So it's walking away from something. That's what it is. That's what we're worried about. We're worried about walking away from something. Something that we feel had the potential to be like the Sun card. It had the potential to be blessings. That's what we were looking at it is. That's not what it was. But that's why we put in so much effort, because we saw it could be that. And that's why somebody's worried. If I step away now, am I stepping away too soon? And then I'm never going to get to experience this. It's never going to become that because I was the one who left before. And maybe I should have just stuck it out a little bit longer, been a little bit more patient. Family. Legacy. I'm going to pull a couple more cards here. This Ace of Swords is speaking of a truth. And this Magician card's not giving me a good vibe. Oh my God. The Devil card. 6 of Cups. There's something to do with a family here. There's something to do with a family situation, a commitment situation. I don't know if this is what somebody was hoping it could turn into. Or if this is where part of the problem lies. Because I keep feeling, especially with this Magician and the Devil card, manipulation. Manipulation, or we're hiding something. I gotta grab a few more. Can you clarify these cards for me, please? What do we got? 9 of Cups. Death card. I don't know. There's something. Somebody was hiding something. It's like after their own wish fulfillment. This is the other half of it. This is the other half of it. Somebody worked hard. Somebody was doing this chop wood. Somebody put tons of effort into it, into this relationship, becoming something bigger, becoming something more. And the other half was just like this Magician, like the Devil card, and looking for wish fulfillment, looking to fulfill their own wishes, looking, it's like having their ego pumped up. They like the attention. Somebody was just liking the attention. Somebody was following their own passions. They weren't looking at it like a loyal heart situation. That's what it was. You had one half that was looking for forever and looking for commitment. And then you had one half that was looking for what feels good. This was a very one-sided relationship. This was very one-sided. The Hierophant, the Queen of Cups. I think somebody was already married. This is the vibe that I get, especially with the Hierophant. I feel like tradition. I get pulled back to this 10 of Pentacles and the Community card. Somebody was already married. And that's why they weren't looking at forever with whoever this person is they were with. Because they already had made that commitment and were committed elsewhere. Oh, and I think somebody found out. And they left. Ooh. Yep. That's what happened. That is what happened. They found out the person they were with was lying about being married, was lying about being committed and having a family situation elsewhere. And I think they stepped away. They stepped away, but I keep feeling this like it's not over. The 2 of Pentacles tells me that too. There's still juggling going on. I don't know if this person is saying that they're going to leave their spouse. And this is what it's like to try and keep their third party happy, or to try and keep their third party around and keep that relationship going. Saying, okay, I'm unhappy with my spouse. I'm unhappy at home. That situation is going to come to an end. Just be patient. But I keep feeling like round and round and round and nothing changes. And nothing changes. I don't know if they get back involved. Like if they meet up and get physically involved again. And then it's like, oh, by the way, I didn't actually leave my person. Or I didn't actually leave my spouse who I'm committed to. But I will. Don't worry, I will. But I can't right now because of this. And I have to go back and help them with da-da-da-da-da. And it's like round and round we go. Round and round we go. Oh, I'm going to tell you from the cards I already get, I don't get the vibe that this is somebody who's going to leave their spouse situation or leave the commitment situation for whatever reason. This doesn't feel like somebody who's willing to take that leap, who's willing to make that change. The Lover's card. I think they like having a lover. Got the Strength the second time. So I'm going to tell you the Strength can represent Leo. I got the coin. I got the card. It might be somebody who has a lot of Leo in their chart. That energy gets echoed in the Sun card as well. It also speaks of ego and somebody very much in their ego. This person likes having third-party relationships. They like having their home situation, and then they like having a lover situation separate and on the side. They don't want the two worlds to cross, but they want them to keep existing. They will keep the situation going for as long as somebody's willing to accept it. This is all they have to offer. Okay? This is, yeah, Page energy, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, bringing forward burdens. This person is not offering commitment. This person is not offering exclusive, long-term, one-on-one relationship. This person wants to keep their triangle going. They want to keep this love triangle happening. They want their spouse. They want that steady home life. And then they want to have a lover on the side. This person is bringing burdens. Burdens to whoever is waiting on them to leave their spouse. But also to their spouse, when and if their spouse finds out about the affair. That's going to be a shit ton of burdens too. I feel like they keep offering to keep this lover around, though. I will leave my spouse and then we can get married. I feel like they actually say that we will get married. I'll leave my spouse and then we'll get married. They don't intend to, though. They don't intend to follow through. I don't know if it has to do with money or they just like having multiple partners and it sort of feeds that ego, but they don't want to leave. They don't want to leave their spouse. They don't want to leave that situation. I can just feel it in the cards. They have no intention of following through for whatever reason. Secrets, yeah, they're still hiding stuff. Oh, you know what? I'll tell you this too. Their spouse doesn't know about the affair. Their spouse is still very much in the dark about what's going on. I don't know if they hit a rough patch in their relationship, and this is when this person went out and sought this third-party relationship. I think their Queen of Pentacles got suspicious. The Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles is the same. It's the one they got at home. I think the one they got at home got suspicious about what was going on. And I think they had to take more time. Like they're spending a lot more time than they did before with that spouse. Because I feel like when they were with this other person, in the beginning, it was easy to believe they weren't married. Because they acted very single. It wasn't like always checking your watch. It wasn't like having to be home for supper. They were sort of, could do what they wanted when they wanted to do it. Now I feel like everything is really regimented around time and we're being very cautious to make sure that he's always home at a certain time so that it doesn't look like he's having an affair. I keep feeling like he's like, it's like a recommitting to the marriage kind of thing is what he's telling his spouse. Like, I'm recommitting over here. Let's try and make this work. Let's work really hard. He is intimate with his spouse. This person, I don't know if this person who got stuck in this third party spot realizes that. This person is still intimate with their spouse. This person is doing everything they can to create the illusion of a happy family life, a happy marriage, and that they are very much committed. And that does involve being intimate. Two of Cups. I don't know. I don't know if they feed our third party person the line of you're my soulmate. Yes, I'm married over here, but you're the person I'm truly supposed to be with. But I'm telling you, whoever it is, especially that deep knowing, you know this isn't going to change. And that's why I knew as soon as I was pulling stuff out for this read, we're going to go through the read. We'll pull all the cards. We'll explain what the message is. But I knew I wasn't telling something they didn't already know. It's like they have this deep knowing that says this person is not going to change. This person is going to keep running this game for as long as they can. And if you're looking for a Two of Cups connection, if you're looking for that true loyal heart, you're going to have to find it somewhere else. Because this person will only ever keep you as a third party. That's all they can do. That's all they have to offer. That's all they're willing to offer. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords encourages speaking a truth. It encourages taking power back by speaking a truth. I don't think you're ever going to leave. I don't think you're ever going to follow through with what you say you're going to follow through with. And it's disrespectful to me to treat me like this and to keep me in this third party situation, to keep me in limbo, to bring forward these false promises. It's disrespectful to your situation, your committed situation. And the thing I'd say too is, you know, if they're already in a committed situation with somebody and this is how they treat that commitment, with such little honor, with such little respect, if they did bring that to an end and start a new committed relationship, would it be any different? Or would they bring the same disrespect forward into a new relationship? They don't seem to hold that commitment in very high regard. You know, to love, to honor, to cherish, you know, all the respect and the loyalty. It's like they don't really see that in a commitment that they've already made. They're not willing to honor it in a commitment that they've already made, and they're actively looking to undermine it instead of just doing the right thing. If they're that unhappy, leave that situation, bring it to an end, then start something new. But they're not. They're looking to have this thing on the side. So is this somebody you would even want to have that kind of commitment to? Or would they just do the same thing to you that they're doing to their spouse right now? I'll grab a few more here, but I'm thinking this is like, I got the fates here. Thinking this is for a reason, as this not working out. Page of Swords. Yeah, this person's still sneaky. Somebody's intuition is telling them exactly what's going on behind the scenes. I don't think there'd be anything wrong with confronting them, being like, I know you're not leaving them. I know you're playing games. I know you're holding back. I know you're just trying to keep this in a third-party love triangle. And I deserve better than that. Yeah. They're never going to step up and do a marriage. They're never going to step up. They're never going to end one marriage and begin a new one. I don't know why they don't want to do that transition, or why they won't leave this marriage that they're in. Because I don't feel a really deep bond there. This person feels really superficial. They feel really superficial towards their spouse. Like, I don't feel like this deep love connection. We should be together. I want to make this work. I just feel like this is somebody I live with. This is a life that we've established. I don't know if it's predictable and comfortable to some degree, and that's why they don't want to leave, or they just don't feel like going through the effort of it, or they like always having somebody at home. I don't know. I don't see them leaving, though, and I think somebody knows that already. I think somebody knows they're not going to bring it to an end. It's never going to be finished. There's always going to be a reason not to do it, because I think they're already stalling out, and they're like, oh, well, this happened, so I can't leave right now, or this is coming up, so I have to wait. Well, I don't want to hurt them because they're going through this stuff right now, so you just be patient. Just be patient. Just wait. It'll happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I can see that. They want to keep this third-party thing going for however long they'll be allowed to continue it for from other people. And I think somebody knows that. I think we're coming around to that now. That's what I feel like, a coming around, like a realization, okay, this is not going to change. This is what it is. This person's feeding me a line. They're breadcrumbing me. They're not going to give me what I need. And now it becomes up to me to make the choice. Because it's like somebody's putting their life on hold, waiting for this magician character to make a decision about their life. And in the meantime, they're living in limbo. They're living in limbo with these false promises. That's not fair. If this person wants this Two of Cups commitment, if they want this loyal heart, this deep connection, they need to free themselves of this situation and go find it elsewhere, because this person is a destructive force. This person is manipulative. This person is selfish. This person won't leave what they got going on to start anything new. King of Cups, very selfish, very self-centered, very manipulative. There's Justice. Oh, they don't want the financial aspect of it. That's why they don't want the divorce. They don't want to deal with the money thing. They don't want to lose out on money. They don't want to wind up in a rough spot financially. They don't want to have to lose the home that they're living in and lose that lifestyle, because they know it would take a whole lot of change. If they were to divorce, there would be a lot of money going to somebody else. They might lose the house. They might lose a vehicle. They're going to lose their lifestyle. They don't want to lose their lifestyle. So they're going to keep doing this backstabbing thing. They're going to keep doing this lying. They're going to keep doing this cheating for as long as somebody will allow them. The Page of Pentacles. They don't have real love to offer. And it's not true love. It's just this. It's this. This is all they have to offer. So if this is good enough for someone, if somebody's willing to settle for it, this is what they're going to get. But if somebody wants more, they're going to have to step away and leave and go find something else. Go find more. Because this won't be enough. I feel like this isn't enough for someone anyways. I feel like they're tired of the situation. They're tired of the lies. I feel like my patience is running thin. I'm coming around to the conclusion that this is never going to change. This person isn't going to change. And like I said, they're still being intimate with their spouse too, and their spouse has no idea what's going on. Their spouse is completely in the dark about the affair that's been happening, and that they're still actively trying to keep that affair going. So I feel bad for that person too. It's like nobody wins. Nobody wins because somebody's being selfish. They're just breaking a lot of hearts and ruining a lot of lives because they can't just stand up and do the honorable thing. And if they're unhappy in a relationship, end that relationship and then go looking for something new. This cheating garbage drives me nuts because everybody just gets hurt. And that's what's going on here. Everybody's getting hurt. But like I said, everything that's coming out in this read, I'm telling you, somebody already knows. Whoever the read is meant for, they have a deep knowing, and their intuition is telling them exactly what the cards have just finished saying. So it is up to them which way this goes, and that's why we have the Destiny coin and the unknowable. It's choice. It's choice which way this goes. It's choice as to whether somebody's going to trust their intuition and deep knowing and go seek something somewhere else, or whether they're going to choose to allow this person a bit more time and be a bit more patient, hoping for a certain outcome. Alrighty guys, that is your read.